Merry Christmas from the Smart Woodshop. Today I'm going to give you my Woodworker's 2020 Christmas list. My wife requested this video. She said, if you have a woodworker in your life, it's really tough to know what to get them. All of the tools that I've put on my 2020 Christmas list are tools that I value. Tools that are not based on price, but based on what they do for me in the woodshop and the projects they allow me to complete. They're all tools that if I did not have them, I would buy them again now. The first gift idea is an essential for every woodworker. It's a pencil. I've chosen these mechanical pencils from Paulk. I've had a lot of good experience with them. I like everything about them. And this is a 0.5, and you get them in pairs. This would make a great stocking stuffer. My second gift idea is a tool that every woodworker uses on every project, and that's a tape measure. This is my go-to tape measure for all of my finish work in the shop and on the job when I'm doing trim. It's a small 16-footer. It's got a beautiful, easy to read scale, but the real advantage to this one is that it reads both imperial and metric. The next gift idea is also an inexpensive stocking stuffer, but I warn you up front, they may not be in stock in time for you to get by Christmas, but you can at least give it a try. These are the TSO Smart Connect bench dogs. These were designed by TSO for me, and they work with all of the Paulk workbenches. They tie in the bench extenders and the miter extensions, the router tables, and all of the features and accessories that work in my smart workbench system. This gift idea is a router bushing set. These are absolutely essential in the work that I do, and I use these every single day. These are what I use to pattern route to make all of my tooling and a lot of custom projects. These are my very inexpensive portable CNC machine. They're very inexpensive, but they make a huge difference. Router bits. These two router bits are the two that I use more than all of my other router bits put together. They are solid carbide, upcut spiral bits, a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch. I use these along with those bushing guides to work with patterns. How many clamps do you need? Just a few more. These are kind of unique. They're different than all of my other clamps, and they'll do things that none of my other clamps will do. They're designed to work with MFT tables. So like all of my workbenches with the 20mm holes, 96 millimeters on center, I can drop these posts in any hole and there's no bolting them from underneath. They just drop in and hold with these ridges that they have on them. But you drop them in the hole that you need, you just push the lever down, it clamps your material in place, and I find them invaluable. I'm not shy or embarrassed to say the most valuable gift idea I have for the 2020 Christmas list is the Paulk Smart Workbench Plans package. This package includes the plans for the Paulk Smart Bench, the Smart Station, router table, Smart Cradle, and Smart Cart. No matter how many tools the woodworker in your life has, a good workbench, a good system to use those tools is absolutely essential. This is a combination square. Every woodworker has and uses a combination square, but this one is a little special. It's not your typical combination square you'd pick up at the hardware store. It costs a bit more money, but it's highly machined and very, very accurate. I use this combination square not only in my general woodworking, but I use it to calibrate all of my tooling. My Atlas 46 apron. This is the only tool bag that I use for doing finish work, whether I'm in the shop or whether I'm on the job. I've had a lot of different tools to do this in the past. I've had bags, I've had different aprons. This is the best one that I've ever had. It's really high end, it's well made, it's got great pockets, but my favorite part of this one is it has an apron. They do offer it without the apron, but I like this apron because I can come onto the job or into the shop in my street clothes. I could put this on and there's just one buckle to snap it in place. It's very comfortable to wear, carries my tools well, but best of all, it protects my street clothes. I really love this tool. In fact, I found it so valuable in my wood shop that I bought a second one. This is a cordless plunge router from DeWalt. That's right, no cords hooked to it. I don't hook up a vacuum hose. It allows me to get out and do work without having a lot of stuff following me around. I still need my big routers, I still need my corded routers, but whenever this one will do the job, this is my go-to. This is a parallel guide set from TSO. This is a very precision tool that extends the use of your track saw. So if you use a track saw, you attach either pair, the 50-inch or the 30-inch, to your track saw, and it will allow you to do very precise ripping. I use these every day in the shop. I find the repeatable, accurate results I get with these are matched by no other system on the market. My next gift suggestion is also from TSO, and it also works with your track saw. This is so impressive. If I could have only one accessory for my track saw, it would be the GRS 16 PE. This is an engineering marvel. It slides onto your track and clamps on with no tools, and there's no adjustment. It is perfectly square every time. Not only is this an incredible standalone tool for square cutting, it also works with the parallel guide, so you could not only get square, but exact lengths. I've been a home builder and a remodeler for almost 30 years, and the first 18 or so years, I didn't have a track saw. I didn't even know what a track saw was. But once I discovered them and started using them, I don't know how I could get through my projects without it. This is the epitome of efficiency and accuracy, and allows me to do things I just can't do with any other tool. This one is newer to me. I've had it about 3 or 4 years. It's cordless. My previous one had a cord and a vacuum hose that I hooked to it. I got a lot of work done with it, but once I went to a cordless and I use a bag instead of a vacuum hose, the freedom that this allows me is absolutely essential. In fact, I got rid of my corded version. I just didn't need it anymore. My next gift idea is a domino from Festool. These are a little esoteric, but once you start using them, it's hard to figure out how to do what they do with anything else. These basically create a floating tenon, so that either machine will make the mortise, and then you slip these floating tenons in, you glue. It makes for really fast, really accurate, really strong joints. Well, here it is, the last gift idea I have. This is just for somebody that you really love, because it's also the most expensive gift on the list. It's the Festool Capex miter saw. There's a lot of miter saws on the market, a lot of great miter saws on the market, but there's nothing else like this one. This is my personal choice. I've had this one for over 10 years, and I absolutely love it. I'm certain the woodworker in your life would be overjoyed to have any of these tools under the tree come Christmas morning. Merry Christmas from the Smart Wood Shop. You stay safe and have a wonderful time with your family this Christmas.